gotta go put my neck brace on, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to sit my neck up too long. So give me a second. Unfortunately, having my neck up without this, it makes it hard. But it's all good because we are here. Let me pull this from under here. Yeah, we're here though. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that come in consistently. I love you guys so much. I'm still healing. My voice is getting stronger. Well, way stronger than it was last week. Last week, I was shivering in the goddamn throat. I was like, ugh. But anyways, my voice is getting stronger. Not so much to where I'm like, okay, I can confidently sing my song. But it's coming. It's getting better. The inflammation is not 100%, but it's getting to where it's manageable. I've been keeping up with my pain meds. I've been keeping up with my icing and just making sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do to heal correctly, because I'm ready to be healed. I'm ready to be traveling. So, and unfortunately, since I've had this surgery, it makes me feel like I gotta burp a lot, but it's just like, it's the feeling, and then it's I don't really know how to explain it, but I get a lot of the weird feelings now. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period.
Let's go travel.
If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. All my time now, how to prove something. All my time now, I did all my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I promise no God, I stand on my word, and I promise you yeah. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. In my time now, how to prove something. My time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I swear to God, I promise you stand on my word. I'm gonna be something. So if you was out, and I'll show you how I'm in my own plan. No man gon' take me off my grill, but if you take me there, I'll show you why I don't play. It ain't a game. You say you care for who you crawl. That's why it pays to be the boss. Yeah. One call I can get you hard, and they be busting you down like some soft. Yeah, really don't gotta say much, but you can see that I got all the sauce. Yeah. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. All my time now, how to prove something. All my time, I made all my time. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I swear to God, I stand on my word, and I promise you yeah. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. If I give up, then it be all for nothing. I did my time now, how to prove something. My time now, how to prove something. I said what I said, and I don't do no bluffing. And I swear to God, I stand on my word, and I promise you stand on my word. And I promise to God, if I don't become great, it's because they can't handle the real. And if I'm lying, put that on the Bible. Play back and call it a deal. People be lying, let's keep it a pill. The shit you be saying, I can't even feel. So a lot of times I'm solo, cause people be switching like roles in the film. I don't have time for the haters, and I don't have time to be playing these games. If I said something, I meant it. I'm setting examples, I don't wanna be like these things. I made a name for myself, never really gave me no help. I came in the game, and I swear I didn't gave him hell. I don't need you to apologize, you already showed me who you really truly are. I'm not even judging. watching you. Just saying that what you did say you would have a scars. But it's okay, I'm doing great, I get to the pay. I got her pay. If I cut you off, it's cause you was fake and I won't see you later. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. And on my time now, I have to prove something. On my time, I did on my time. I said what I said and I don't need no bluffing. And I promise nobody. Stand on my word and I promise you will. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. If I give up, then it'll be all for nothing. My time. Said what I said and I don't do no that's what I said. If I'm God, I put this shit on my word.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time if my health lets me. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA real JANELL and THA Couch.com. Now, and I said if my health allows, because sometimes I'm not feeling the best to where I can't go live. But oh God. Shout out to everybody that sends me energy, that inboxes me these beautiful messages. I love you guys so much. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your strong friends. If you fuck with somebody, make sure that you check on them. Do your wellness check. How come you don't do wellness checks on your friends? Always make sure to do wellness checks on your friends. If you really fuck with them, show them. I mean, don't go as far as me and you know, keep their GPS on 24/7, 32/6. I mean, because you never know. But I love my friends and I need to know what's going on and where y'all at. So if I don't do a wellness check, it's because I'm not well myself. Because I make it a point to do my best to, you know, do my wellness check on my friends and my people that I fuck with. So if it's making a post and you see it, comment. Let me know that you're doing good. Let me know how you are. Even if you're not doing so good. I don't always want to know when you're doing just well. I want to know when you're doing bad. And a lot of times people say, well, what are you going to do about it if I tell you? I mean, I can be the listening ear that you need because you probably need to get it off your chest. I can probably help you find a solution. You never know. You never know. So don't just follow the trend of not speaking to your friends just because you don't think that they can do something. Well, you never know what they can do for you or what they can help you do. You never know. So always check on your people. Check on your strong friends, your weak friends, your friends. Check on your people. If you know anybody locked up, write them. This week is Prison Jail Felon Talk. If you've done any time, you are more than welcome to come share your story. Your story can help somebody. You never know what you went through on the yard that might shed some light for somebody else. We've had several people come tell their story, and shout out to everybody that's been on the couch. If you guys missed last week's episode, go back and rewatch it. If you guys missed any episodes, if ever there's a time where you don't see me on the couch, go back and rewatch an episode that you haven't seen. We're on our 3rd season. Like, we literally in the hundreds, almost 200 for just this season. So, you know, you never know. Come share your story. I know, and I do it every month because I got shit to talk about. Like, prison did something to me, you know? Not that I don't feel like at this point in my life I'm institutionalized anymore, but it was a point in my life where I was. And I still go through flashbacks. I still go through anxiety from being in prison. I still go through, that's why I do prison jail felon talk every month, because it doesn't just go away just because I'm out, just because I've been free this long. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sometimes I can walk outside and the way the sun is set could make me think about a time on the yard. Sometimes just the way the wind blows can remind me of being back on a yard. So prison jail felon talk is not just for you guys. It's for me as well. Because I always tell you guys, but the couch is the therapy that you never knew you needed. I know I need it. So there's things that I get off my chest and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so much better now. You know, or I'll have somebody reach out to me about something that I was speaking on. And, you know, it'll put my mind at ease. Like, okay, I'm not the only one that's thinking like this. Like, I'm not the only one that has questions. I'm not the only one that want to stand up for our rights. I'm not the only one that want to fight. Like, there are people that really want to fight for the ones that can't fight for themselves. There's people that's going to stand in the gaps for you, even whenever you don't stand in the gaps for yourself. So, and I'm one of those people. Anything that I can do to help, I am going to do. Anything I can do to shed light on the things that's happening in these penitentiaries, I will do. It's not just happening in Oklahoma prisons. It's not just happening in Texas. It's happening everywhere, even out of the country. These prisons, these jails, they're not treating these inmates fairly, men or women. They're not. That's why you see a lot of deaths that happen. And they get away with it. They get away with it. Because there's no one, there's not many that's out here fighting for the ones that can't fight for themselves. So I commend the ones that get out of prison and they don't forget about the ones that's still in there. Because we did time, we know exactly how it feels to have to eat the food that says not for human consumption. We know exactly how it made us feel when we filled out a medical request and we couldn't get seen until the next year. Symptoms getting worse, feeling like you're gonna die, feeling like nobody is listening. I know exactly how it feels. And there's still women and men in the prisons right now and in the jails that's going through that right now. Right now. The only way we can make a difference is if we continue to speak on the issues that they're having. If we continue to stand up, if we continue to go to the Capitol and make noise, to go to the head of DOC and make noise. We have to. Otherwise, our people are going to still continue to get killed with no one finding out the real reason. Officers are getting away with murder. And some of them aren't even real officers, correctional officers. Let alone the real officers are doing the same thing. When there are officers that have this power trip, sometimes that power trip can turn them into a whole nother person. I've seen officers that started off as decent officers that didn't disrespect or anything. They did what they were supposed to do and they went home. I've seen those same officers turn into dickheads. I've seen those same officers turn corrupt. Some of those same officers still work in that same penitentiary. I know if they was getting away with shit whenever I was there, I couldn't imagine what they getting away with now. I couldn't imagine. Abusing women, abusing men, disrespecting them. A power trip can turn you into a demon. And if you were one of those officers that were bullied before you started working as a correctional officer, a lot of those same officers take it out on the inmates because they was bullied. So then they start bullying inmates. Someone talks shit to them, so then they start talking shit to the inmates. Or if they're having trouble at home, they'll come take it out on the inmates, male and female. Some of these officers don't know how to keep their composure and don't know how to keep their cool. Some of them don't. Some of them can be disrespected and they physically put their hands on you. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. And some of those same officers that were putting their hands on women are still there. So of course I'm gonna do prison jail felon talk every month because they need to be exposed. And the only way they're gonna get exposed is if we keep exposing them. Stay on the same topic. Be consistent, be persistent. And I promise you, you're gonna make a difference. You're gonna make a difference. We cannot give up on the ones that are still locked up. Even the ones that have life sentences. That's their home. They'll never leave. Some of them have life without. Some of them are on death row. And they have to deal with these officers. And they have to deal with the disrespect. We have to be the ones speaking out and exposing them. Speaking out and exposing the conditions that they're living in. Because they're not living in the best conditions. Staff isn't making sure that those facilities are in the best conditions. That's why Oklahoma alone, just the jail, the county has failed almost every health inspection, I think, this year. Why aren't they shutting it down? How come they're not shutting it down? Any other place, if it failed every health inspection, they would be shutting it down. Why wouldn't you shut down the jail? Those officers are getting away with murder. And your facility is nasty as fuck. It's inhumane in there. Mold. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those ladies have mold in their system. If they're getting sick from the mold that's around them. We have to be the voice. We gotta take a stand. And even if it seems repetitive or it seems like it's not going on anywhere, you gotta keep on. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. I feel like I'm about to pass out if you just give me a second. Let me turn on this fan. Even though I feel a little bit better, I'm not 100%, so. Yeah. But I'm trying. This month is Domestic Violence Awareness, Breast Cancer Awareness, and it's also Cybersecurity Awareness. Each subject we're going to talk about, just last week we talked about domestic violence. And after prison jail felon talk, we're going to get into breast cancer and cyber security awareness. I don't know if you guys keep up with the awarenesses of each month, but each month has an awareness. All you have to do is look it up. Look it up. Spread some, get to know what awareness it is and then spread some awareness yourself. I'm sure it's something that you might know about. One of the awarenesses that it is. Breast cancer, it might affect you directly. You might know somebody in your family that passed away or that's dealing with breast cancer, or you yourself might be dealing with it. So if you would like to speak on, one of these awarenesses, hit me up. I do have somebody that's coming that's going to be speaking on domestic violence this month too. Also, shout out to everybody that has been tuning in to my new album, Elevate, that has been streaming it, that has been streaming my new video, So Gone. Keep streaming my video, keep streaming my album. I definitely appreciate the love and support. I'm super excited. I'm going to be performing at the OKC People's Choice Awards. This month is the last month that you guys can cast your votes on who you want to win for each nomination. Shout out to everybody that was nominated. Everybody has done an amazing job in Oklahoma City. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs, all the artists, everybody out here. They are doing so, Oklahoma is about to be on the map real soon. And I'm proud to say that I will be part of it. I will be part of it, we are all making history. And we're all making, actually, memories in each other's history as well. So, keep going, keep striving to be great, and keep doing what you're doing. One day, they going to be like, yo, y'all ain't heard that new artist from Oklahoma City? Watch, I'm telling you. Whether it's me or somebody else, I don't care. I want it to be somebody. I want them to be mentioning Oklahoma City. Like, yo, Oklahoma City on the map. So, keep streaming it. Keep streaming my album. If you do stream my album or if you purchase any of my merch, take pictures. Send me pictures. Send me videos of you listening to my music. Send me some love. Yeah, send me some positive vibes and some energy. I need that. I need that. I'm going to jump into a song and we're going to keep it going. And also, if you guys are watching and tuning in and you ever want to know what song is being played, always read the description, because from now on, I am going to put it in the description. Even on Spotify and Pandora, look in the description to see what music was played, what album it came from, or if it was a single, it will tell you in the description from now on. So, that's I gotta stand up for a second.
I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the structure. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his work. And I appreciate the things that I've been through, cause it shaped me to be who I am. And I promise it's the truth. Head on my business, I'm counting my days, cutting off a couple niggas and continue to make my moves. Yeah. I got shit that I gotta do. Play with me, then you all fool. Keep playing with me, you wanna be lame, you see I'm tryna be nice, but you keep pressing my case and my baby. Something ain't right with this picture I see, so I cut you off to keep my energy. You say you love me, then what is it? Don't need you in my life, just wait and you'll see. I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the structure. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. Come to me, you better come with some respect. Not in my feelings, I'm just telling you what's best. Keep it real, you got animosity. I'm not tripping, but you gon' respect me. I'm not stressing what you talking about. And if my haters come through to make you walk it out, you keep on rapping. People come back and tell me what you can say. You got back if I'm a granny. And I appreciate my real niggas, my family and friends. The struggle only made me just be greater within. I know the people that surround me keep it real. Cause half the ones I keep around, I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the structure. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate the long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan and that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life.
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. much pain. I really do, because I be wanting to do so much. It just, you know, it gets hard. It's hard to sit up longer than 15 minutes, but I'm pushing because I need to get out some things off my chest for the podcast. But we got this whole week for Prison Jail Felon Talk, so whatever we don't get to today, or whatever we don't get to the next day, or whatever, I'm gonna keep going until I get to being able to sit back up for a whole hour. This week, actually coming up on the couch, we got Tara, Derek Crockett, Shaquanda Brown, MzChrista, Miss Nikki, Miss Malone. The month of October is already almost fully booked. I definitely appreciate. Shout out to everybody that booked to be on the podcast. I'm super excited to have you guys and get to know you a little bit better, and have my couch potatoes get to know you a little bit better. That's what I love about interviewing everybody that I get to interview, because it's not just about what business you are into or what you're doing. It's about everything. I want to know about what your life was like growing up. I want to know about what shaped you to be the person that you are today. So, and then it gives your followers an opportunity to get to know you in a different light, you know, because they probably only knew you as an artist, or they probably only knew you as a chef. But they probably didn't know that you lost your mom at 16, or they probably didn't know that you used to be a drug addict and it wasn't by choice. You just never know. So that's why I love doing these interviews. Again, shout out to everybody that booked to be on the couch. I'm super excited. This month is, again, almost fully booked, but I do have a few more availabilities left, and I have availabilities left for the rest of this year as well. So if you would like to see them, DM me. We can get you on the couch. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life, what kind of job you have. I've had prostitutes on the couch. Baby, I'm going to get to know you. Well, it doesn't matter what you're doing. And I'm really interested in pretty much all walks of life. Like, I want to know what everybody's doing. Like, what gets you by? Like, what helps you through depression? Like, what makes you smile? What makes you mad? Like, I want to know. So, DM me. And again, shout out to all my couch potatoes that keep up with the couch. I love you guys so much. I definitely love you guys so much. And I got a surprise for you guys at the end of this year. I'm not going to tell you just yet. Just keep tuning in and keep coming back. And even the ones that come back and rewatch and re-listen, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. And I definitely get all your messages. And I have been going back and commenting back on all the YouTube messages that I've gotten as well. So thank you so much. And happy birthday to all the Libras that's out there. Today is Ashley Parnell's birthday. She is one of our good friends that's locked up, and we love her so much. So happy birthday to you and all the other Libras that's out there. It's y'all season, you lion-ass Libras. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. I love y'all. But all the Libras, I want to sing you happy birthday, but my voice isn't completely where it needs to be because, again, when I had this surgery, they moved my esophagus out the way. So I'm still trying to regain my strength back, sitting up long, and I'm still trying to regain my voice back as far as my singing and, you know, making music. You know, just thinking about how far, not just me, but some of you ladies and gentlemen that I know that did time have come. I want you to know how proud of you I am. Like, I'm so proud of you, even though it's just me. I know you probably like, okay, and you proud? Who give a fuck? Well, if somebody hasn't told you, I want you to know that I'm proud of you. If you have done any time and I don't know you, but you still out and you haven't went back and you haven't caught any more cases, I commend you. Because it's easy to get out and catch cases. It's easy to get out and slip back into the old things that you used to do, especially when you don't get out and come to something that's stability. Come to something that's going to keep you out of trouble. And sometimes what's going to keep you out of trouble is having a stable job, stable support, just people that care about you and that want you to do good and that put good things in your path. Because if you don't have that person, it's easy to literally slip back into, okay, well, I need to make some money. Okay, well, I can't get this job. I know what I can do to make some money. I know what I can do. It's going to be sliding back into my old ways, but I won't do it too long. And we always say, I'm not going to do it long. I'm just going to do it just to get on my feet. But then you're catching another case. Or then you're sliding back into your old ways and you can't get out. Okay, I thought I was gonna throw up. Having somebody that encourages you and keeps you on the right track helps. Having a support system helps. So, you know, even if you get out and you slide back into your old ways, please don't think that it's the end of the world. Please don't think that you can't come back from that, because you can. Because you can. I'm not going to disclose her name, but one of our good friends that was locked up with us, she slid into doing drugs again. And at first she didn't want to come around us because she thought that we was going to judge her. But I'm like, it's no way that I'm going to judge you. I want to be here to help you. It's a reason why you slid back into doing drugs. What happened? Let's talk about it. Let me be there for you. And I stayed there for her through her whole, even when she was in my driveway still doing drugs. I still was like there for her and did everything I could to help her. And she did it on her own. I'm proud of her. I'm proud to say that she's in rehab right now. She's clean. Like, she looks amazing. Like, I'm so fucking proud of her, and she did that. Like, sometimes you need your friends. Sometimes you need them just to be there for you. Not make you feel less than because you slid back into your old ways, or because you relapsed. Shit happens. Life be fucking life, and life is fucking hard sometimes. And sometimes we in pain and we don't know how to deal with pain other than to slide back into our old habits or do the old things that we knew to get us out of that way of thinking. And I'm not saying that that's the way to think, but I'm not saying that if you do that, don't come around. No, come around. Not everybody is going to judge you or make you feel like maybe your family made you feel. Your prison family is not going to do that. We going to talk shit together, but we ain't finna talk shit about each other behind each other's back. That bond is something different than a regular bond. A prison bond, when you build a bond with somebody that you were locked up with, yeah, it's a different bond. So go to your family, your prison family. Get the love and the encouragement that you need to continue doing the best that you need to be. We stayed there for her through the whole time. And even whenever she didn't want to be there for herself, we were still there for her. I wasn't saying, girl, you need to get the fuck up off these drugs. Damn, you up in my motherfucking driveway nodding the fuck out. I ain't do none of that shit. It scared me. It did. It scared the fuck out of me, actually, because I thought I thought she was gone. I thought she left me. I thought, you know, because she wasn't answering the door. She wasn't answering the car window. But I'm just so proud of her. Don't give up on your friends. Don't give up on your people, even if you feel like it's putting you in a fucked up situation. Now, don't put yourself in a fucked up situation to where you end up going back to prison. But don't give up on your friends that need you. It's a reason why they slid back into the old them. And you know them better than they regular family do, because you have a different bond than their regular family does. It's a different bond when it comes to prison. I'm sorry. It might be a bond that's stronger than a bond that you guys already had, even though you birthed her. We have a different bond, and we can help each other in a different way than you can. So if you see a fellow person that you were locked up with going through something, you know what to do and say to help them get on the right track. Because we know what someone can help and do to get us on the right track. It's not easy doing a lot of time and then getting out into the world and not really knowing what the fuck is going on, or not knowing how to handle being in the world. Some of us are still institutionalized. The only person that can help an institutionalized person is somebody that was institutionalized with them. Because not a regular person could just come up to them and be like, hey, you're acting, they not even gonna know the word institutionalized unless they know the word institutionalized. Be there for your people. Don't just close the door on them. We always say how we gonna be there for our friends, and then whenever they need us, y'all don't wanna answer the phone. Answer the phone. You can be the reason why your friend don't catch that case again. You can be the reason why your friend put that gun away. You can be the reason why your friend puts them drugs down. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I'm gonna play one more song for you guys, and I gotta head out. I am in so much pain, but I did 35 minutes. I did it. So I love you guys. Let's jump into a song. Let's jump into our theme song. After this song, I'm gonna leave you guys with a couple words, and we'll be back tomorrow. I love you guys. Let's get into it. This is our theme song. Big time, giving up the mirrors. They took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. And the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. And reality set in like it was supposed to. Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn. End of the days, cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And your spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it, yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it, ayy. Big time, ayy. And they took me off the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time. And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. And I have to pin, you know I'm still 10 toes. You know, now you know, I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I'll be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing timeline. Tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big time, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big time, I did big time. Giving up them years, they took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn, it's just the end of the days, cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. living in a cell is just like being in the grave. A lot of times when people die, y'all forget about them. Y'all mention them for a few months, and then you forget. When people get locked up, y'all forget about them. You mention them for a few months, and then you forget. So living in a cell is just like being in a grave. That's what I mean. Because you're forgotten. You're rarely mentioned again. Until that time come around where you got to think about the anniversary of. It gets hard being in the pen. That's why I always encourage you guys to write your people that's locked up. Because sometimes the best thing that can happen to you on a yard is getting mail. Sometimes getting mail is even better than having money on your books. Knowing somebody give a fuck enough to write you, to sit down and actually write you, that means a lot. That means a whole lot. So don't forget about your people that's locked up. Write them. Write them. Because living in a cell is just like being in a grave. Don't forget your people. Don't forget to be the voice for them. They don't have a voice out here right now. Their voice is locked up. You are their voice. You are their way out. You are the help that they need and that they can get. You just got to use your voice to do it. You just got to use your feet to make a stand. You just got to use your voice to make a difference. Keep speaking on the corrupt shit that's happening in there. Keep getting information that's in there to bring it out. Keep exposing these officers. Keep doing it. This whole week is Prison Jail Felon Talk. We're going to be exposing these motherfuckers until I can't breathe no more. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. We got to help our people that's still locked up. In each facility, not just in Oklahoma, everywhere. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Again, it's Prison Jail Felon Talk this whole week. So, this whole week you will be hearing about prison, jail, and felons. Okay? We're going to talk about it. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you for tuning in. And for the ones that come back and rewatch and re-listen, shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much. And I have a follower that sent me a message on YouTube, Anthony. Anthony, I'm sending you so much love and healing vibes. I got your message. I do have a hotline. If any of you guys would like to hit my hotline, text my hotline, and you need some encouraging words from me, 404-666-5906. I love you guys so much, and I want to encourage you just like you encourage me. It's the Couch Chronicles where ain't no fucking limits, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. I love you. Ooh. Good night. I love you.